guys, welcome to my channel. Welcome to Cooking with Joyce. I am so happy you joined me today, and I want to let you know that a shout out is going to a very special person named Jara. Her birthday is today, and we are going to cook some curry chicken. I also want to remind you to please email me or DM me on Instagram if you have any challenge that you want help with. I'd be glad to help you. Let's get started. So as you can see, these are our ingredients right here. We have about 3 boneless chicken thighs, some onion and bell pepper, and then we have the seasonings right there. We're going to start off by, this is a tablespoon of butter and some olive oil. We're going to start off by pouring in the bell pepper and onion first. Oh, there's a serrano chili in here too. Love serrano chilies. I really love serrano chilies. Gives it a nice little spice. I like things to be spicy. It's about a half of a small bell pepper and a small onion that I've chopped up. Just let them simmer and get the pan all aromatic. Now that those have kind of, got aromatic, the oil is going, the bell peppers are getting a little soft. It doesn't take long to cook chicken, boneless chicken thighs. So we're going to go ahead and add that chicken in there. And what I like to do is go ahead and season it right now on top. So this seasoning is a mixture of cumin, pepper, a little garlic powder, and also a little bit of ginger as well. I think about a teaspoon of each of the spices is good. However, I put the curry about 2 to 3 tablespoons. So if you're going to make curry chicken, you got to have a little more curry in there than the other spices, because that's going to be your dominant flavor. All right? I meant to say there's cumin in there. There's cumin and some sea salt. So you want to do like a teaspoon of each of those, maybe. And you can kind of experiment with this. Start off with the basic ingredients, and then add what you want, because after all, it's going to be according to your likes. See this delicious gold color that the curry gives your food? So once it's almost done, once the chicken is kind of sauteed, then I'm going to add like 3 or 4 fresh cloves of garlic. Even though I did have a little garlic powder in there in the seasoning, there's nothing like fresh garlic, right? So I'm going to go ahead and just stir that in and let that contribute to all the flavors. And after that, you go ahead and pour in some hot water. And this is what makes your nice gravy, because the curry has a thickening. There's something about curry. It thickens up. So you see, I'm just pouring the hot water in there. Starting to bubble. Just kind of measure it, kind of eyeball it. You get enough liquid like that, it's still going to thicken up. And like I said, you can order more. Not order, but add more curry to it, or less. You'll see. You're going to put a top over this. That fresh garlic in there. Just going to put a top on there. Let it simmer for about 30 minutes. We'll see you back in just a little bit. As you can see, the curry is starting to thicken up, but I'm going to go ahead and help it a little bit and put a little bit of rice flour. Have you ever heard of rice flour? It's the coolest thing. So you don't have to thicken your gravies or anything with glutinous flour. So that's another trick for you. Rice flour is awesome to thicken your gravies. All right, everybody, it's already done. Look, see how good that looks? It's nice and it's creamy. Got the little bell peppers, onion. Put some of the sauce on there over rice. The rice was done too. You have the rice going at the same time your curry is cooking. Look at So now for the taste test. Let's cool down a little bit. It's really good. Got the bell pepper, the onions, the spices all melted together just right. And then that little bit of spice from that Serrano chili. You guys have got to try curry. It's not as hard to make as you thought, right? Oh, and by the way, you can make curry anything. You can put it on lamb, beef, pork, whatever your heart desires. Our health tip today is going to be on curry, of course. Did you know that there are different kinds of curries? There's the Asian curry, they have coconut curry, green curry, and then you have the Indian curry, and that's what I'm using today. And there's so many health benefits to curry, or curry powder actually, because there's turmeric in there. There's turmeric and there's other spices. But basically, just so you know, it's anti-inflammatory, antibacterial, antifungal. It's good for our brain even. I mean, really. There's so many health properties in curry. And it's also good for your liver. It's good for our liver health, because you know our liver is our filtration system. And so this is a great ingredient to get into your diet. And you know, some people say, oh, I don't like curry. But you know, it's really tasty. You got to go ahead and try it for yourself and just see. Play around with it. You can put a little more, a little less to complement your dishes. But just so you know, you are getting a very healthy herb in your body. Thanks again for joining me, and we will see you next time. Remember to hit me up on Instagram or the YouTube email, and I'd be happy to help you with anything. We'll see you next time.